Okay. Can you turn on your camera, Ayhan, if there's nobody around you?
Okay.
How are you, Ayhan?
I'm fine.
Ayhan, these questions, are you practicing yourself at home?
What?
Did you solve these questions at home? I mean, the question we are solving here, are you also solving at home yourself?
I am not understand.
You don't understand. I mean, we are solving problems here, right? And also I'm sharing these papers with you, right? Are you also practicing these questions, or you are not doing any self-studying? Okay, Ayhan, let's start with you, okay? Now maybe others will join soon. Last time we started this paper, Sasmo 2015 and the P5. All right. Ayhan, can you read the question?
Okay. Which of the following statements is or are correct?
Okay.
Statement A 8 plus z
0
0
divided by
divided by
2015.
20. Yes.
2015
Yes.
equals
8.
equals 8.
8.
Okay.
8.
Second one.
8 plus 20 and 15 over
0
0
equals
8.
8. Okay. Next one, statement C.
8 plus 0
times
at 0 times
2015
2000
2015 is equal to 8.
Yes.
Okay. Ayhan, actually here, the first one, for example, let's just calculate this. 8 plus 0 is divided by 2015.
What is the
What is 0 is divided by 2015?
0?
It is 0, right? Because if you divide any number by, if you divide 0 by any number, it is 0. So what is 8 plus 0?
0. 8.
8, right? Okay. The next one is, here we have 8, because first we need to perform the operations in
0.
the parentheses, right? So here, 2015 is divided by 0.
0.
What is it? Can we divide 2015 by 0?
Yes.
No, we cannot divide any number by 0 because we don't have 0 division. For example, here, 5 over 0. What is it? It is not defined, right? We don't have such division. We cannot define any number by 0. So actually here, we don't have such number. So the third one is 8 plus 0 times 2015. What is 0 times 2015?
0.
It is 0. And 8 plus 0, that's equal to 8. So here, this statement, the second one is wrong. The first one is correct. The third one is correct. Now, can you read the first statement, A? What does it say? Read the first one, A.
B. Yo. No.
Read this one, the first one. Read it. A. Only statement C is correct. Is it the correct answer? No, right? Because we have two correct answers, statement A and statement C. They are correct.
C.
In B, can you read the second one?
B and B.
Read it, Ayhan, read it. Slowly read it. Only.
Only statements B and C are correct.
It is also wrong,
no,
right?
don't be.
Okay. Read the C, choice C.
Correct.
C, read C. Read C.
Only statements are A and C are correct.
What do you think?
Yes.
It's a correct answer, right? Only statements A and C are correct because statement B is not correct. And in
But,
D, it says all the three statements are correct. Also, that is wrong because B is not correct. None of the above, also it is wrong. The correct answer is C. Okay.
Yes.
Read the next question. Read the question.
Two numbers, X and
X. X and Y.
X and Y are
Y.
such
Y.
that
Y.
Y are such that
Okay.
X is greater than or equal to 3 but less than or equal to 6.
Okay.
Eight
Y.
is
Y.
Y
is, yes.
Y is greater than or equal to 8 but less than or equal to 10.
Okay.
Find the least possible wall of
value.
value
Value.
value of y minus x.
Minus x. Y minus x. Okay. Yes. So what should we understand from the first one? It says that x is greater than or equal to 3, but less than or equal to 6. That means that here, if we just actually draw a number line, right? Here we have 3 and here we have 6. So x is the numbers between 3 and 6, and also including 3 and 6. And the second one says that y is greater than or equal to 8, but less than or equal to 10. Again, here number line, right? Here we have 8 and here we have 10. And y values are values between these two numbers. What is the question here? Find the least. What does least mean? Least means minimum, right? The smallest, minimum, or smallest. What is the find the least possible value of y minus x? So if you are subtracting y minus x, right, we are looking for the minimum value. So since subtracting this, y must be the smallest number, x must be the biggest number because we are subtracting. What is the smallest value of y?
9.
8. Look, the smallest value is 8. This is y, right? And this one is x. The smallest value of y is 8. The biggest value of y is 10. It can be any number between 8 and 10. For x, the smallest value of x is 3, and the biggest value is 6. So the smallest value of y is, it is 8, minus, what is the biggest value of x?
Not 6.
6, right? So here we have 6. So 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So the answer is 2. If you take other values, for example, let's say if y is equal to 10 and x is equal to 6, for example, the difference will be 4. Or if you take, for example, 8 and minus x value, the smallest one, it is 3, it is 5. And among this, if you just pick any number from here any number from here. If you find the difference, the smallest one will be 2. That's why the correct answer is 2, because we are subtracting here. Okay, next question. Read the question.
A, palindromic
Palindromic,
nu-
palindromic,
palindromic number
palindromic,
is a whole number that
whole
reads
number. Ayhan, whole number.
whole number that reads the same forward and backward. For example, uh,
1,000,
1000,
1,221.
yes, is a palindromic number.
Okay.
How many 3-digit palindromic numbers are there?
Okay. So Ayhan, here we are saying that a palindromic number, right? It's a special name given to some numbers. What is it? It's a whole number. What is a whole number, Ayhan? It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the whole numbers, right? What is the smallest whole number?
0.
0, right? The smallest whole number is 0. Very good. So here in the definition, it's saying that
What?
in the definition is saying that reads the same forward and backward. That means that, as you see here in the question, 1, 2, 2, 1. If you read from right to left, it is 1, 2, 2, 1. And left to right, 1, 2, 2, 1. As you see, if you read from left to right or right to left, it is the same number. So such numbers are called palindromic number. For example, can you just tell me some 2-digit palindromic numbers? Ayhan, can you tell me some 2-digit palindromic numbers? For example, 11. Is it a palindromic number? Yes.
Yes.
Read from left or right. The second palindromic number is 22.
22 and 33
33,
is 14, 44,
44,
55,
55,
55, 66,
66,
77,
77,
88,
88,
99.
99. Okay, Ayhan, these are 2-digit palindromic numbers, right? These are all, what are these? These are 2-digit palindromic numbers. Palindromic numbers. Okay, now Ayhan, can you tell me some 3-digit palindromic numbers?
One.
Yes, tell me.
121.
No, okay, let's start from the smallest one I have. 101, for example, right?
100, yes.
Next one?
100. 202.
How about 111?
Yes, yes.
100,
121.
100,
100.
30.
31.
Okay.
31. 141. 151.
Okay.
161.
Okay.
171.
Okay.
181.
All right.
199. 91.
All right. Now after that, we start 200, right? I can just write like 202, 212, 222, 232, and you can just continue. The last one will be 292. And here we have a 303 and blah, blah. And here we have 393. Okay. So, Fikriya, welcome. Are you busy today?
No, I had an internet connection problem, so um, I joined late. Sorry.
I thought you were celebrating Nowruz. That's why you are not going to participate to this in this today's class. Okay. So now we are talking about these questions. As you know, Fikriya, we just started this Sasmo 2005 P5, right? And we did like 4 questions, if you remember. We just stopped here. So we are going to continue from here. So now, okay, Ayhan, you got some idea about palindromic numbers. So now let's read the question then. Here the question is, okay, the question is, what is it? How many 3-digit palindromic numbers do we have, right? So simply to form the palindromic 3-digit number, if you just write 3 digits here, as you see here, the first digit I cannot write 0, but except for 0, I can write 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or until 9. So I can write 9 different numbers. How about in the middle? As you see here, it can be 0 and 1 and 2, 3 until 9. How many different choices do we have here? 10. But since actually the first and the last one must be the same, right? And that's why whatever I write in the first place, also I need to write in the third place. It cannot be different number. So by just counting principles, how many numbers do we have? We need to multiply the number of choices here. 9 times 10 times 1. That's equal to 9. So how many 3-digit palindromic numbers do we have? We have 90 3-digit palindromic numbers. Sadiq, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
You must have guests at home, Sadiq, right?
No, we were in my dad's friend's house.
Okay, I see. So what are you doing there? You're a guest there?
Yes, now we are leaving.
Okay, good. All right, let's continue that. That is very easy question. Just simplify the following fraction. 1 over 2 plus 3 over 4. And how do we do that? First, we need to simplify the denominator, right? Step by step. 2 plus 3 over 4. And common denominator is 4, right? And 4 times 3 is 8. I can write 2 as 8 over 4 plus 3 over 4. That's equal to 11 over 4. And number 2, we have 1 fraction is divided by 11 over 4, which is equal to 1 multiplied by 4 over 11. That's equal to 4 over 11. So the answer is B. Okay. Next question. Fikriya, can you read the question?
Yes. Cheryl wants to cut rectangular cards of length 4 centimeter by 3 centimeter from a rectangular sheet 30 centimeter by 22 centimeter. Find the biggest number of the card that can be cut from the sheet.
Okay. Ayhan, did you understand the question? Here we have a big rectangular sheet, right? So that's a big rectangular sheet. The length is 30 centimeters, width is 22 centimeters. Now from here, we are going to cut out some smaller rectangular, what is it, cards. Which one is 4 by 3. The question is, find the biggest number of cards that can be cut from the sheet.
Is it 55?
55.
Yes.
Why?
simple calculation because 22 multiplied by 30, it will be equal to 660. Then 4 multiplied by 3, it will be equal to 12. Yes, 12. And when we divide it, it will be equal to 55.
But Fikriye, can you explain here how do we cut out those 55 pieces? How?
Like one by one.
Because,
I
like,
don't
for
know how to
example, Fikriye,
explain.
you are saying that to your, according to your idea, if I ask you like this question, for example, let's say, and let's say width is 2, okay, and the length it is 30. From this sheet of
Okay, okay. I understood how to do it. I will do
okay,
it.
can you explain how you can do that?
I think that I need to find uh I need to divide 22 by 3
For joining like
or
it wasn't
4
left.
by or 4 or 22 by 4 uh and 30 by 3 or by 4.
Okay, if you just tell me like this, Fikri, it will be correct. For example, here, Mr. Qasim, the 30 is divisible by 3, right? And this 22, I will cut like this from here. All right. So this part, let's say it is, what is it? 30. This one is 18, so 16. Let's say this 16, right? So this part is, what is it? It is 6 left. So the 16 is equal to 4 times 4. And this 30 is equal to 10 times 3, right? So that means that actually I can just use all the materials from here, right? 4 times 10 from the first part, right? I can cut how many? 10 times 4, I can cut 50, sorry. I can cut 40 such cards. And now how about the remaining part? The remaining part is top. Now here we have 6 by, what is it? 6 by 30. Now 30, again, if I just divide this by, for example, it is 3, 3. How about 4? It is 26. And how about 8? It is 22. And 12, it is 18. Okay, so let me just cut like this. From here, this one is 12. And the remaining part is, what is it? 18. It's 18, 6. Again, it doesn't work. It's 4, 4, 4. And because I'm just wondering, Fikri, how can it cut actually? Can it cut from here? Just finding the area and divide, it doesn't give us the correct answer because here, you know, as I showed you in the first example, if it's too thin, for example, you cannot cut any card whose dimensions are 4 and 3.
Okay.
All right. So it will be 6. All right. So what can we do, Fikriya then? Hmm?
It doesn't work.
No, 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 because how can we get 55? We cannot get 55.
Yeah, okay, but like your calculation, does it work or no?
No, if you're finding the area and divide by the area, it doesn't work.
No, I understood that I can't solve it like that.
Okay.
But your method, does it
Yeah,
work?
yeah. In actually, when we just work, we don't get actually 55. It's less than 55. I'm just thinking, can we just cut in a bit different way so that we can get the, what is it, maximum, so we don't waste much material here. How should I divide this? It is 28, it is 2, doesn't work. Because 13, 18. Let's say this one is, okay. If this one is 4, this one is 18. How about if it is 6? If it is 6, okay. If this one is 6, at the time this will be 16. So it is 4, and this one is 6 by 30. And this one is 6, right? And here we can divide this into 28. Here we have 28. This one is 2. This one is 6. It is 12. It is a lot. You know, we are wasting 12 centimeters squared of material.
Mr. Kazım, I understood that this 16 and 30, this rectangle, there we can cut to 40 pieces, yes?
Yes, then?
Then I'm solving.
Okay. So Fikri, did you get anything? Ayhan, did you understand the question? Let's finish it for now. Okay. So let's see. Let me just finish it for now. Okay. So here, so far, how many can we cut? This one is 30 and this one is 22. If I just divide this into 2, and this will be 4, this will be 18, right? So 18, it doesn't work actually. Like how about this one is 6 and this one is 16. This one is 16. So this one is 4 times 4. This one is 10 times 3. How many can we cut here? So there's 10 times 4. That's equal to 40 pieces. So here we have 40 plus, how about from here? 6, it is 30, right? 30 is not divisible by 4. But if I just cut from here, so this will be 2, this will be 6. So here we have 30 is 28. We have 7 times 2. That's equal to 54. 14. So here we have 14. So maximum we can cut 54 pieces. Fikri, if you get more than 54, let me see. It is 54, not 55.
Okay.
And if you just have different answer, we will see. Okay, and right now, that actually seems that only maybe in different way we can cut in such an artistic way that we can get one more. But here, right now, we don't have that answer. Anyway, let's move to the next question. So the product of two numbers is 100. Neither of the two numbers has 10 as a factor. Find the sum of these two numbers. Did we solve similar question? Do you remember? Like the only way
Yeah,
is
I
to write this.
remember.
What was it? Do you remember? What is hundreds? We can write it as what's 4 times 25, right? Because if you just write in other way, I can write it as 2 times 50 or 10 times 10. They are all actually, at least one of them has 10 as a factor. The only way to write 100 as a product of two numbers where none of these numbers has a factor of 10, it should be the powers of 2 and powers of 5. So at the time, it says find the sum of these numbers, that is 4 plus 25, that's equal to 29. How about if we have 1,000 then? 1,000, we know that that's equal to 8 times 125. As you see here, 4 is 2 squared, 5 squared. Here, 2 cubed, 5 cubed. And the time that your difference will be 125 plus 8, 133. And how about if you have 10,000, for example? That will be 2 to the power of 4 now here. It is 16 times here we have 625. Just we are multiplying by 555 and also just raising to the higher power of 2. Anyway, here we have 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 5 times 125 is 625. Okay. So simply, if you're given 10 or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, these are just powers of 10. The only way to write this as a product of two numbers where none of the numbers has 10 as a factor, they must be the powers of 2 and the powers of 5. So here, the difference actually, what is it? The sum is 29. So the answer to this question is 29. Okay. Fikri, read the question. Let's continue.
Okay. A circle and a triangle are drawn on a flat surface. What is the biggest number of regions that can be formed on a surface?
Did you ever try this question before? Fikri, you have 1 minute and try on a piece of paper, and after that, let's discuss it together, okay? Any answer, Fikri?
Maybe I didn't understand the question, but I got the answer 5.
5. Now
Yes.
here, suppose that here the computer screen, as you see the white part, that is a flat surface. The surface means it doesn't have boundary here. If they say a rectangular piece of paper, at the time you may just imagine a rectangular piece of paper. Just a minute. So here's surface paper. What is the biggest number of regions that can be formed on the surface? A circle and a triangle, right? So first we need to draw a circle. That's our circle. And I need to draw a triangle in such a way that I try to create as many regions as possible. So that means that here maybe the first one I draw from here and from here, okay, and from here, right? So now how many different regions can you see here, Fikriya? 1,
Okay, 1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5,
3,
6, 7.
4, 5. 6, 7, and we have one more. Can you see that?
Which?
How about here? Okay, if you can, that's the tricky part actually. Also, because here in the question, if you read this again, you understand much better. A circle and a triangle are drawn on a flat surface. This is our flat surface. What is the biggest number of regions that can be formed on the surface? So that means that actually I can just put 8 different people, Fikriye, here 8 different people, one standing here, one standing here, one standing here, and in these regions, as you see here, they are in different regions. Okay,
Okay.
so the answer is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can form 8 different, the biggest possible number of regions that can be formed on the surface is 8. So always you need to pay attention. That's why they ask here, can you also think of this region or not? Anyway, continue. Ayhan, are you here?
Yes.
Can you read the question, Ayhan?
Okay. A train travels at a speed of 16
Kilometers per hour.
kilometers
Per
the
hour.
for hour. The length of the train is 100 meter. Find the
Okay.
time taken by the train to pass completely through a 5 kilometer tunnel.
All right. A train travels at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. The length of the train is 100 meters. Find the time taken by the train to pass completely through a 1 kilometer tunnel. Okay, guys, you have 1 minute. Fikriya, after that we will discuss. Okay, very easy question. Let's say 1.5 minutes. Okay. Fikriya, did you ever saw similar question before?
Yes.
Very good. Then it must be very easy for you.
Is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Find the time taken by the train to pass completely. You are saying 10 minutes. So here again, actually that is our, let's say, tunnel, right? Some kind of tunnel. All right. And it says the length of the tunnel is 1 kilometer. So now the train is coming here. And let's say this is our train. And it just enters, right? We just start counting the time. And after that, when it leaves the tunnel, right, then we stop our watch. So that means that then actually the head of the train here, right? Let me just put here, and it's here. And what is the distance covered by the first wagon of the train? Or we call this, what is it? We call this, how do you call this? Fikriya, the first wagon of the train.
Uh, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Someone else. How do you call the first wagon in a train?
Drivers something. Drivers wagon, maybe.
Someone else. How do you call the first wagon in the train? The first one that's pulling all the wagons in the train.
I don't know.
How come we don't know?
Is it a train?
No, no, no. The first one, it has an engine and it's just pulling all the train.
I don't know what to call it.
Anyway, soon I will suddenly, it doesn't come. Anyway, so the length of the train is 100 meters. So the length of the train is 100 meters. So we need to change this into kilometers, right? So 100 meter is equal to 0.1 kilometer, right? So that means that the distance covered by the train, then it is 1 kilometer plus 0.1 kilometer. That's equal to 1.1 kilometers. And what is the speed of the train? It is 60 kilometers per hour. So to find the time, right, what is the time? It is distance over speed. Distance is 1.1 kilometers over 60. So it is time is in hour, right? It is in hour. So to change this into minutes, for example, we need to multiply by 60. 1.1 over 60 times 60 minutes, which is equal to 1.1 minutes. And again, 1 minute, right? Plus, what is 0.1 minute? That is, we know that 0.1 minute is equal to 0.1 times 60 seconds, right? Because 1 minute has 60 seconds, which is equal to 6 seconds. So 1.1 minute is equal to 1 minute and 6 seconds. So the train passes the what is it? The train passes the tunnel in 1 minute and 60 seconds. Sorry, 6 seconds. Fikriye, did you understand?
Yes, I understood.
How did you get 10 minutes?
I don't know. I just divided and multiplied. Yes, or no, I don't remember.
But that here, they usually ask a lot of in Olympiads, actually math Olympiad, they ask always similar question. The idea is
No, like
simple.
I did it in my in fourth class. I don't know. We were doing some exercises like that, but a little bit different
Hmm,
without length of train.
good. But now you got the idea, right? How we are calculating
Yes,
this.
yes.
Good. Because especially the most important point here is the train is entering here and here the leaving, right? And after that, if you look at the head of the train, okay, and here it is here. So with the first wheel of the train, let's say the first wheel of the train, right? And what is the distance covered by the first wheel? It is this. So which is equal to the length of the tunnel plus the length of the train. Okay, let's move to the next question. Uh, Ayhan, can you read the question?
Okay. How many how many rectangles are there? Three times three square grid. Grid. Not a square is also a rectangle.
Square is also a special rectangle, right? Also square is a rectangle because the definition of rectangle, it is a special quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and all interior angles are 90 degrees. Anyway, guys, can you count this? I will give you 1.5 minutes, okay? We did a lot of examples similar to this, all right? Let's see who can find how many. Ayhan, did you understand the question?
No.
All right. And Fikri, I think you understand the question, right?
of
I
course.
Ayhan, here, how many rectangles? First, if you find squares, for example, what squares do we have here? So here we have 1 by 1 squares, 2 by 2 squares, and 3 by 3 squares. How many 1 by 1 squares do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have 9 1 by 1 squares. Now I will delete them, erase them, and now we will count 2 by 2 squares. How about 2 by 2 squares? That is 1, and this one is 2, and this one is 3, and this one is 4. So here we have 4 2 by 2 squares. And how about 3 by 3? Only the biggest one, we have only 1. Now I will continue counting this. Now rectangles, right? Rectangle means here squares already counted. Now here we have 1 by 2 rectangles. How many? This one is 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And this one is 5 and this one is 6. In a similar way, vertically, right, if we just count this, we'll get the same thing because it's symmetric. So 6 plus 6, that is 12. And how about 1 by 3 rectangles? if you look at the shape, how many 1 by 3 rectangles? This one is 1, right? This one is 2, this one is 3, and also this one is 4, and this one is 5, and this one is 6. So how many? Here we have 6. Okay, so these are 1 by 3 rectangles, and that's it. And how about we have 2 by 3 rectangles, right? So 2 by 3 is, number 1, it is this, and number 2, it is this. And also vertically the same. How many? We have 4, right? And that's it. We don't have any other rectangles. Altogether, how many? 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 1, 14, 14 plus 12, 26, 26 plus 6, 32, 32 plus 4. So altogether, we have 36 rectangles in this figure. Fikriye, did you get the same answer?
No,
How many did you get?
I got 14. Yes, 14.
14.
Yes, 14. Yes.
So you counted only squares then here, because they are asking rectangles, not only squares.
Ah, okay, okay.
If they ask only squares, yeah, we have 14 squares, but rectangles, we have more than that, right? Okay,
Okay. Understood. Yes.
good. All right. Read the question, Fikriye.
Okay. What is the length of the largest cube that can be made from 2015 1 centimeter cubes?
Did you understand the question?
Like we need to make a cube
Yeah,
from
we have 2015, right? 2015 1 centimeter cubes. That means that we have small cubes, right? Like this. We have small cubes.
okay. As I understood, we need to find how many centimeter cubes,
Yeah,
squares,
what is the
let's
length of
say.
the largest cube
Using a
that
cube,
can be
yes.
made from 2015 1 centimeter cubes? Largest
Like
cube.
Mr. Chasm,
Yes.
like as I understood, we need to make a cube, the largest cube, from 2015 centimeter cubes, squares. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But number one is, Fikriye, number one is if you are given 2015 1 centimeter cubes, that means one side is 1 centimeter. Is it possible to make a bigger cube using these cubes? Okay, all of these cubes.
I say no because I have an idea how to
Yes, what
find
is
it.
it?
I think that the number needs to be a square number, so it will be equally divided,
Square
and
number or
no
cube
1
number?
centimeter cube. I think square
It is cube, right? Cube, because it says cube.
because like firstly
So,
you drew
yes,
one cube, then
this
I
one
think
is,
will be 4, then mhm.
suppose that that is a possible the biggest cube that we can make using this 2015 cubes, right? Suppose. So if this one is the biggest one, right? And cube means all sides are equal. If this one is A, and also this should be equal to A. And also this should be equal to A. So that means that here A cubed, right? What is it? The number of cubes here. A, here we have, because each length is 1, right? A is the number of cubes here. 1, 2, 3, A. And also here the same thing. And also the height, the same thing. So that is actually the volume. At the same time, the number of cubes used, because the volume of 1, right, is 1. It is 1 and 1. What is the volume? It is 1 centimeter cube. Okay, so here, what is the length of the largest cube that can be made from 2015 1 centimeter cubes. You should understand like this. You have in your hand 2015 1 centimeter cubes, and you need to make the biggest cube possible. So that means that when you make this, right, this should be less than or equal to 2015 because you have only 2015 cubes. So that means that what is the largest cube number that is less than or equal to 2015? That is 12, because if it is 12, 12 times 12 times 12, that's equal to 144, and multiplied by 12, that's equal to 1728. How about if you make a little bit bigger? One bigger means it will be this: 13 times 13 times 13, which is equal to 13 times 13 times 13. That's equal to 2197. But to make this cube, we don't have enough cubes. We have only 2015 cubes, right? So the biggest possible cube we can make is only 12 by 12 by 12 cube. So the answer is, what is the length of the largest cube? So the length is, what is it? 12 centimeters. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The last question. Ayhan, read the question.
Okay. Is
Stationary.
stationary shop A. Stationary shop A. Shop A has 15 pence, while stationary shop B has 26 pence. After both shops sold an equal number of pence, the ratio of pence that shop A has to shop B is 3
to 1. 3 to 1.
3 to 1. 3 to 1. Find the number of pens sold by each shop.
Okay, Fikriya, this question must be easy for you. It says that at the beginning, shop A has 50 pence and shop
Yes,
B
I
has
understood.
26 pence. Huh?
I understood. I will do it in 1 minute.
Okay, do it in 1 minute, then we will do it together. Okay, you
Okay.
have 1 minute. Okay, Fikriya, finished?
No, I understood the question, but I didn't do it. Okay.
Why not? Did you form your equation?
I didn't use any formula.
No, not formula, but did you form? Because here in the question it says that after both shops
I was
sold,
doing a calculation like 26 minus something and 50 minus something, and it need to be like 50 when we minus something when we subtract
yeah, that's
something
right,
from
that's right.
50, it will be 3 times
So
the
suppose that
number
they
that
sold,
is.
They solve n pence. After
Okay.
the how many left here? 50 minus n. How about here? 26 minus n. And after that, it says that the ratio of pens that shop A has to shop B is 3 to 1. That means that 50 minus n to 26 minus n is 3 to 1, is 3 over 1. Now, how do you solve this equation? On the left, we have one fraction. On the right, we have one fraction. Cross multiply. One goes up. So that's 1 times 50 minus n equals 3 times 26 minus n. And 1 times anything that is itself. So here we have 50 minus n. 3 times 26, 78. Minus 3 times n, it is 3n. Take 3n to the left-hand side. Here we have minus n plus 3n. 78, take 50 to the right hand side, minus 50. Minus n plus 3n, that is 2n. 78 minus 50, that is 28. So what is n? Divide both sides by 2. 28 over 2, that's equal to 14. So find the number of pens sold by each shop. How many? They sold 14. As you see here, after solving 14, 50 minus 14, it is 36. 26 minus 14, it is 12. And 36 over 12, that's equal to 3 to 1. Okay?
Okay, I understood. Thank you.
Good. That's the last question. Let's solve this, or maybe I will leave this to the next class. All right, here we have 3 questions left. We will finish it the next time and start with new paper. Okay. Maybe you're enjoying your holiday. You're in the mood of Nowruz holiday. I think it's one of the biggest holiday. Anyway, Ayhan, Neil, Fikriya, Sadiq, whoever here, okay, enjoy your holiday. I will see you on Friday or Thursday, I think. Okay, see you. Take
Thursday.
care. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Okay. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Mr.
bye.
Kazim, the holiday has already passed.
What? But you said that you had holiday for 9 days.
No, it was like we were celebrating it, not for 9 days, but like we were celebrating it for like a week or maybe less than a week, like 3 days or but the real holiday was 20s and it already has passed.
No, but now, Neil, you don't have school, right?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm talking about because you don't have school, you don't have any classes, right? You have free. The whole day you're
Yeah.
free, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this we usually celebrate it. It's not like 1 day celebration. We celebrate it for some days and some people go like outside. That's why.
Hmm. Okay.
Bye.
Good. Okay. Bye bye, Neil.
Bye.